Wait, I'm purple? What does that mean? Oh, a friend delete. Ooh. Interesting. Alright, so here I am making mistakes. Absolute awful, horrible mistakes. Dumbest mistakes in the history of the world. Oh, God help me. This is such a mistake. This is such a stupid, haha, funny, not funny mistake. Oh, God. Oh, help me. Oh, please, God. Alright, so. I've never beaten this game before. I only got to the second major boss, and I stopped. For good reason. This game was doing the same thing as Bloodborne, being unsupportive of my sanity and my mental health. So I decided to stop. Now I'm starting again. From scratch. Because my sanity didn't need any more kicks today. And actually, that's why I didn't stream yesterday, as of the people who are watching this. I did not stream, even though it was Wednesday. And that's because my mental health was so because of stupid work things, to the point that we were supposed to get a storm, we were supposed to have the night off potentially if the storm was bad enough, and I was just going to call in anyway because just fuck them. They don't control me. Needless to say, everything's cool. And no, I don't care about the network. No, I don't care. So here's the thing. I don't have PlayStation Plus or anything like that, which means there's no multiplayer. There will be no helpful ghosts unless it's an NPC. We're also doing a new game. Completely rewriting the entire file. We're deleting everything. Everything's going bye-bye. And I do not know what I want to start as. That's the fun thing about this game, is that I know it exists, and it's like Dark Souls. I'm beating Dark Souls 1, I've beaten, I've platinum Bloodborne, but whether or not I'm actually a fan of these games or not is entirely unknown, even to myself, even after all this time. It's just kinda existent in my mind. The games I play, I have played it before. So right now, my brain is telling me I really want one thing. Just one. And that thing is high dex. So a warrior might be the best starting point, because I really like my dex builds. But a samurai is also really good. Oh, but a prisoner is also really good. But I don't care about the intelligence either, because that's going to be all weird stuff. So, okay. 15, 10, 11, 14, 13. Okay, remember that, Phoebe. 15, 10, 11, 14, 13. 15, 10, 11, 14, 13? Okay, 11, 12, 11, 10, 16. 11, 12, 11, 10, 16. 11, 12, 11, 10, 16. 11, 12, 11, 10, 16. I might go for warrior just because it has a little bit of extra strength, and that will allow me to get some leeway on my weapons early. I mean, it's going to be a very mixed build. It's going to be, like 40-60 or 50-50 when it comes to strength and dex, but all my weapons are going to be dex. There's just a point where it kind of hard locks, and then you have to start leveling up actual other attributes. And so we'll see. We'll just see. I didn't even look at what items you get for all of them. So those look like falchions or scimitars, and a samurai has it doesn't look like an uchi, but it might be the uchi. I might 12, 15. 10, 8, 9. 9, 8, 8. Yeah, I'll go with samurai. The female. female. I think that's what it means, right? Maybe? Name. We'll just go with Princess. Because why not? The Princess Samurai. I'd say I'm mature. I'm 31. That's mature, right? That's not young. Origin, Samurai, Keepsake. Interesting. I forgot about this. Medallion inlaid with crimson amber increases max HP, probably only by a factor of 0.002. A gold of grace shining in the eyes of the people of the lands between used to gain many runes. That's important. That might actually be very important. That might actually be the most important thing I get. The most important... The Golden Seed. Ashes of small diminutive golems. Ashes are said to hold spirits within. Okay, so that's a summon. Container for throwing certain thrown items. A crafting item. A key to a singular gargoyle door. Said to originate from the demigod Miquella. 5 sacred branches charged with bequilling power. I'm guessing those are Faith or arcane weapons. Boost physical damage, negation, defense. I almost said Shibari. Shibari's Woe attracts enemies' aggression. Towards me or to something that I throw? Because that's gonna be a very, very important factor. Why is my bitrate so fucking low? Why does it say I'm offline? I'm not offline. I'm streaming right now. It's live. It says it. I'm live. There we go. Dumb computer being dumb. Dumb Twitch being dumb. A golden seed. Absolutely. It's not gonna matter. We're gonna try to have her covered up as much as possible. I don't think it actually matters in the long run. I truly don't care. None of this is gonna actually affect anything during the urn. Yeah, sure. It doesn't matter. We're just going in. We're gonna die. That's all that matters to me. Yeah, start the game with the golden seed. At least that's gonna be something. Like I said, I've never actually been in this game before I got to the library. I did the library boss, and that's about where I stopped. So this is a new game. Gonna see if we can actually complete this game or if I quit. Who knows? I should be using OBS. I should be using the computer, but still haven't exactly had the time to set that up. Plus, it's cold in here. I mean, I am in a bathrobe and pajamas, and it is 26 degrees in this room. So, it's whatever. And also, if you guys want to vote or, you know, talk about weapons, certain things that you want to see, hell, if enough people sub or something and they're just like, use your fists, I guess I'll switch to a fists only run and we'll see how well that goes. I'm at least getting the Cestus at that point.
Elden Ring was shattered.
But my goal is what it normally is in every other Souls game. When it wasn't Dark Souls 1, and even though I never beat Dark Souls 3, what it was in Dark Souls 3. Get the Uchi. The Uchi has been my favorite weapon. I think the Uchi is the best weapon. But we'll see. Could go either way.
The Eternal is nowhere to be found.
No, not the Queen. We need the Queen in order to know the way.
Knives. Godwyn the Golden was first to perish.
Not Godwyn.
Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring.
Not the Elden Ring. Name drop, credits roll, boom.
The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the shattering.
Not the shattering.
A war from which no lord arose.
It just looks like that should be the cover art of the game. That
A
looks like
war
it's the cover art of 3.
leading to abandonment.
Also, I'm scared. Is that guy on the right actually a boss? Because I don't want to fight that. That seems big.
Oh,
So I'm gonna make a
rise
guess,
now,
hearing what I've heard about this game, and I'm gonna say that that's
tarnished.
Radon.
ye dead.
Because I know Radon's like a huge hurdle.
The call of long lost grace speaks to us all.
Ah, the call of long lost grace speaks to us all.
Horalu,
Chieftain of the Badlands,
the ever
the
brilliant
brilliant
gold
gold
mask. Fear,
yeah, the deathbed
deathbed
companion.
the loathsome dung eater.
That name, I can't believe there's a character named.
The
and
lonesome
Sagittarian
dung
Ofnir,
eater.
the all-knowing.
The cockatooer.
And one other, whom grace would again bless.
I'm not realizing that once again we're just playing as a zombie.
A tarnished. of
Bloodborne you
no
don't play as a
renown.
zombie, but every other From Software game from Dark Souls up seems to be a zombie. No, Bloodborne's not a zombie. You're just a
Across
dude.
the fog to the lands between,
I guess you could technically say that it starts with Echo Knight. At least Beyond.
to stand
That you're a
before
reboot.
the Elden Ring
Android. You're a thing. I want to play Echo Knight
and
so
become
bad.
the Elden Lord.
Echo Knight. Kuon. Haunting Ground. All the classic, horror games would be so fun. Ah, this decrepit body. A tarnished wizened finger. I don't remember how the hell you actually do this. With the map menu, you can check your current position and terrain and buildings in the surrounding area. That's a lot of ands. There's such a thing as commas from software. You can also freely place beacons of light to serve as landmarks as you explore. Lastly, comma, good use, through your map, comma, you can select any side of grace that you've discovered and travel there instantaneously. However, there are some dungeons and other areas where this cannot be done. Yes, our tiny little map. Our little baby Mapu. How blessed it is. What did I get? I got a fingy. Used to write messages to worlds I cannot access, for they are of the multiplayer variety, and I do not have the PlayStation Plus. The door is blocked shut. I actually know fairly well where I am when it comes to the map of the world. I'm somewhere in, I think over here is where we're gonna land if I die during the first boss. But I want to try and not die during the first boss. I say that. But this is a From Software game. Also, Armored Core 6 looks amazing. And I am excited. Don't know how it will actually be, but I want to try it. And it might be a soft reboot, which is great, because I've never played Armored Core. I know of it. I also know of Front Mission. So, the Front Mission remakes sound really interesting. Can I don't want to try it while I'm on there. I just know that in one of the Dark Souls games, you can cut a bridge. And it does things. So let's see. I remember none of this. A part of me does, but a part of me doesn't. I know that that's the boss, but I don't remember the attacks the boss has or what it looks like. There's a little bit of a problem. Okay, buddy. How do I... Do I hold triangle? No. How do I dual wield you? Uh-oh. I'm like, how do I do this thing? Alright, shield, good. Attack, yes. How do I? There we go. Triangle and R1 was the answer. R1. Stamina is pretty high though, so I might trust this. Ooh, I actually did some damage to you, sir. Uh-oh. You're angry. See that. I'm trying, sir. I don't want to actually die to you. I just want to know. Oh, crap. Okay, maybe I'm going to die to him. Well, great start. Absolutely fantastic start. I hit him a little bit. Everything's great. Game, would you like to load? There we go. Now I'm in the dank cave as my laptop makes a pop sound. The battery slowly expanding for the better part of 5 years or so. This MacBook just taped together. Because Apple products are absurdly expensive. A pony? A horse? Agatha!
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on her side.
I don't think it is.
We found her here after all.
I don't think anything's gonna go well for me. Besides the pretty lady. The pretty lady will go well for me, I hope.
The Elden ring.
Man, that's racist. I'm not a kind. I'm a people.
Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
Ugh. I think we have to kill the gods, though. Hurry up. God. Yeah, flasks. Flasks. We're gonna get rid of that one blue one. We don't need that. We actually don't. I don't care. Your marks. Your thingies. I don't even know what the hell. Do I have one on the katana? Probably don't. Cave of Knowledge lies below. Jump down the hole ahead and you'll find the Cave of Knowledge. There you can learn more about game controls, basic actions, as well as other tips that may be helpful during your adventures in the land between. Look at this dead body. Brave tarnished, take the plunge of learning and remembrance. Recall the arts of war and your warrior's blood. Do I have to? I mean, I could just, not. Pretend we did. Be great, right? Yeah, there's the special. It's a Powie. Look at this tree that does nothing for me. So yes, I know this will loop and everything, but I'm also just deciding to... I will go back. I will do the Cave of Knowledge. I will do the thing. Do what it asks. I do what's in there, because I don't have a key. Because I did not pick a key for my first item. I want to use a seed. I wish to use a seed. Seeds are the most important thing. To me. They are the most important thing to me. In a sacred tier. These are the two most important things in my mind. I do not have health. I cannot do anything. Therefore, I require all the healing items. Much like how I cannot actually use that. For reasons. I thought that was an enemy. Good lord, I actually like jumped a little bit. Great sign of things to come. Alright. Let's pull the lever. But we're actually not going to do that yet. What we're going to do... Let's go this way. And take the plunge. Because why not? It's going to lead back to up there. I think that's what the loop is. But I want to do it anyway. Because why not? And was there anything behind me when I started? I don't even know. Who's already? No, I thought that was, I thought that was a torch. I apologize. That was going to be very stupid of me. That would have been really dumb. Alright, let's go down this way. And then go. I guess that really is the way you have to do it, huh? In the other Dark Souls game, I feel like that would kill you. But it didn't, thank God. And our first little checkpoint that actually, I believe, points an arrow. Yeah, wait. No. That's fine. What matters is Flash. What matters is that these poor defenseless idiots have no idea what's happening. And it doesn't matter. I don't care. I don't need defense. I need being quick. And being deadly. Your tank build is bad and you should feel bad. Like this person with the bow and arrow. They should feel bad. Yes, materials. Yes, raw fruit, yes. Well, actually, maybe do more crafting than I ever did. Hello, kind sir. Would you like to attack? Would you like to do a dumb? Come, please, do it again. Do it. Do it! Do it, fucker! Your shield means nothing and you should feel bad. Alright, where am I going? Jump for joy as I kill everyone and everything everywhere. That's the plan. And also kill this archer. He thinks he's better than me. He's probably right. I suck, but... Shut up. Everybody knows the best samurai dual wields their katanas. Or double hands their katanas. And now nobody can see me. I'm stealthy like a ninja. No one will find me. No one will understand. Until it is too late. Until it is too late is what I said. I did not actually mess that up. You can't prove anything. Which direction? This goes nowhere for me. This goes to... Yeah, stance breaking. Shut up. No stance. Just jump, attack, and kill. Oh, little statues. Little potential save spots before bosses. Hello, first boss. First actual boss I could probably kill. Well, I probably actually could have killed the other boss, but... I don't care. Samurai! You're gonna see me play this game very loose and very foolishly. Alright, what way am I going? This is probably where I came from, right? I'm already turned around. That's where I came from. That's the place. The Capt Geach? Is that how you pronounced it? Thank you for the follow. How is your day? Are you good? I hope you're good. If you're not, tell me your woes. I will try and help. Take the thing.
Strength.
I don't know why I did that like that. Now there's another item over somewhere, and I don't know how you actually get to it. Which is bad. Where's the hole? There's the hole. Oh god, I thought I had to do it again. I was gonna fuck up. Yeah, I gotta get to that. I don't know how you actually get to that, but it's fine. I'm just starting work, but I work at home and can do other things while I work, like watch this. Cool. What do you do for a living, Capt? Captain? I'm guessing Captain. I'm just going to assume Captain. It's the Captain Geach. Refill my flasks. Can't do anything else. Everything will be fine. Let's go up. Jump. And memory serves, there's no actual thing here. There's no hidden holes to jump through like every other Dark Soul from Soft Game. I take documents and PDF files, mostly from insurance companies, and make them accessible to hearing impaired people. That is awesome! That's great! That's cool! I've never thought about that before. Probably helps since we have tax season right about now too, so that will be good when they have to turn their insurance forms in for the taxes. And I host the Elitist podcast, which I think you're coming by soon. I am! Me and the Timmy boy have been talking. They I want to say they followed me first on Twitter. A lot of podcasts started following me on Twitter first. Well-Read Mage, Gamer Looks at 40. I want to say Tim followed me first, etc., etc. So I started listening to all of you guys at work to make sure I didn't, blow my brains out or kill anybody there. So that's always fun. And I started listening to your back catalog. I got about to episode 13. And then please don't kill me. Please don't be angry. But I'm going to jump around at that point. Just because I'm falling behind on everybody else's podcasts. And I want to love all of you. That's the one thing, by trying to get a back catalog going, it's also making sure that I don't listen to everybody else. And I want to give everybody the love. God, this milk is just... It's just... bleh. Oh yeah, please do. The later episodes are better, of course. Okay, so... I think I was going to post this on Twitter that if there were any specific episodes that people that were extremely good to tell me, because otherwise my queue at this point is 15, 21, 30, 39, 52, 72, 77, and then everything up, so 78, 79, 80, and 81. And I just patroned you guys, so the only one I still have to patron for is games my mom found. Which I should do. And I'll be, at least for a little while, patrons for all of you guys, because in March I move in there. Now, will you work this time? Because it would be really amazing if you decided to work this time. Oh god, it's already telling me it's unstable. What the fuck? Why are you unstable? It's a 100... What the fuck? Two 2,361.44 kilobytes per second. You're running on 2 megabytes when we fucking pay for 100? Are you joking? Why the fuck do we pay for anything if it's not gonna work? This is what happened last time. This is why we switched our provider, because it was 12 megabytes. And it ran at 2 consistently. It never got to 12. It never got to 6. So we quit. And it's the high-rated one in town, because people out here are stupid. God damn. 2,361 kilobytes. I swear to God, I swear that's 2 megabytes. I think that's 2 megabytes. I don't know the math right now. What I know is I'm gonna try something stupid and fight that guy without the horse. Last time I fought him with the horse. This time I'm just gonna... Let's see what happens. Also, if this stream ends, that's it. I'm done. If the connection breaks again, I quit. Not like forever, but I mean today. Oh shit. Oh god, everything's a mistake. Yeah! This was a mistake. Everything's a mistake. Woo! This is why I took a gold seed. Woo! No, sir. This is how I'm just gonna do this fight. The best part is, I'm not using any, I'm not using the shield! Which means I'm just gonna keep doing the jump attack. Oh god! Yep, that was a mistake. Oh, the things I do. It still says it's unstable. I don't know why. Is it somebody watching the anime in the other room? Oh no, it says it's excellent. I've refreshed the page. Brilliant. I don't understand how Twitch works. They just don't want to update you half the time on what your status is. It's whatever. Like I said, if the stream dies out, I was not having any problems with Sonic Frontiers. That game ran perfectly every stream, as far as I remember, but now everything just wants to break, and that's fine. It's whatever. It doesn't want me to play Elden Ring, I think is what it's telling me, but if I don't play Elden Ring for stream, I'm never beating Elden Ring or getting past the halfway point. And I want to. I mean, I earned this game. I earned this game in Axiom Verge 2 by platinuming Bloodborne. That's all it was. That's what happened. There was a deal in the house that if I were to beat Bloodborne, I would get Elden Ring. If I platinumed Bloodborne, I get a game of my choosing. And I really wanted Axiom Verge 2 because that was a game that I actually cared about. Because it's a sequel to my favorite Metroid-like of all time. It's in my top 10, so... Let's rephrase. Top 20. And my top 20 is a whole list of crazy. My top 20 is all over the place. It's like Boktai, Beyond Good and Evil, Rayman 2, Mega Man X4, fucking Final Fantasy 6. Stray just because you're a cat. I haven't even beat Stray, but you're a cat, and that's all that matters to me. Kitty go meow. I'm fairly skilled at this game, and I died to that guy quite often. I have beat him, but it took me like 4 attempts. It probably took me 20 when I beat him the first time through, and again, I only got to the library, beat Rana, whatever her name is, and stopped. But, I did it with the horse. I just played Joust with him. Bloodborne was one of the few games I actually have platinumed. I want to go back and actually play that game again, which is weird. Even though I platinumed it. I want to try beating that game with the Amidala arm. That would be cool. And also, there's hopefully a saved stream of that. But there's definitely a saved video on my YouTube. That final boss of the DLC, I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. My first time ever fighting Orphan of Kos. One try. I was so happy. I used just about every blood vial I had, but I did it. It was insane. It was a thing. I'll probably never do that again. Fighting Orphan of Kos. Once you one-shot Orphan of Kos, that's it. You never have to do it again. Even if I do a 100% playthrough, I will skip the DLC. It took me 4 years to beat Gord. I can tell. I could feel it. I want to say I beat him... I'm going to have to watch the VOD again. I want to say it was the Hunter Axe. I knew there was at least one of these fuckers in here. By the way, I swear a bit, so I will try and tone that down for the podcast, even though I... Oh God. Oh God, help me. God. Do you wish to help me? Probably not. Are you there, Lord? You... Oh, Lord. Oh, sweet Jeebus. This works. Poking them. Poking them is actually working. Oh, crap. Okay, maybe not. No. Stupid little gargoyle man. Little Gremlins 2 Gargoyle. I love that movie. I think I might actually like that movie more than the first one. I stopped playing and came back and started fresh playthroughs a bunch of times. I do that with Dark Souls 3. I have still yet to finish that game, and I probably started it about 5 times. I don't even know if I've beaten a major boss yet. I think there's one above me. It's been a year since I've played this, and I think there's one above me. Probably because I'm paranoid. Oh yeah, sell out with me. Oh yeah, sell out with me tonight. Record company's gonna give me lots of money and everything's gonna be alright. And yeah, it was the Hunter Axe I finally beat him with after I realized where the item was to get it to plus 10. I didn't know that item was there for the first 3 years of the game. Good lord. I think somebody told me, or I just found out. You I don't trust. I'm just gonna... Can I? Dorcas Maximus. Hey dumbass. Come at me. Oh crap. Sir, when I said that? Okay. He's angry. Okay, I understand. Dumbass. I have angered you. I understand, but you still died. Woo! Whoa! I did not know this was in the game. That's cool. I know there's more. There's more. Where are you? Where are you, little bastards? Man, I am so excited to go back to Massachusetts from Nebraska. This is so... I'm glad I gave something a shot and left home and tried something new and stuff, but man, oh man, I can't wait to go back. And no offense to people who like Subway and everything, but it is not real food. I mean, it is a sub, but it's not a real sub. Oh. Yeah, this works. Yeah, this works. Yeah, this works! Can you beat No, sorry. Can you beat Elden Ring without any physical weapons, with just the bow? Where are you guys? Oh, right! I don't remember more of this game than I thought. Pretty sure I saw a YouTube of a dude doing it with just fists. Yeah. I mean, part of me kind of wants to try it because I love doing challenge runs. I mean, I still have to do Secret of Evermore with only magic, and same with Darksiders 2, but I did both of those with only weapons, and boy, howdy. Darksiders 2 with no magic is actually super fun because possessed weapons are so broken. Oh god, okay, I made a mistake. I went a little too early. Come on, keep going. Go down. Thank you. Give me a go. Ha 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 ha. Ho 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 ho. Hee hee hee. There's a trick to help you here if you want it. Oh god, okay, hold on. Is there something like a fire retardant suit that I could wear to not take any damage from them? I want to say once you get to them, you at least get the, they go down forever. Ooh! Maybe not. Can you go down again? I don't know how you did that. Oh, you just hit you. You can shoot them with an arrow. Oh my god, that's brilliant! That's great. By the way, I don't know if you guys have done these yet, but I'm going to give you this for free. Oh my god, what? So since I listen to you guys, and I'm a big fan of the movie game, and game fusions and stuff, that's something you have to know for later ones. Oh god. Okay. So, I'm going to assume nobody that guests on your podcast is watching this. These are going to be special ones, okay? Like I said, I don't know if you've actually done these on the show or not, but, by the way, whoever's idea was to do the UHF reference, I love that movie, so, a female vampire teams up with Christian Bale in a post-apocalyptic Earth to fight dragons. Tim and I are both big UHF fans. Spatula City! Hello, I'm the owner of Spatula City. I love the company so much, I bought it. And what better way to say I love you than with a spatula? And the Wheel of Fish. Oh, a red snapper! Very tasty. Okay, Mrs. Wheeler. Oh, you can spin the Wheel of Fish! Nothing! Absolutely nothing! Stupid! You're so stupid! I love that fucking movie. Oh, Weird Al. God, never die. Please, God, never. We already lost Betty White, and she was supposed to be one of the immortals. We can't lose a Weird Al. Oh, somebody just ran out right outside my door. Or the garage. I can hear it. Somebody can't get out. Ah, the snow. A lot of people don't know the turtle as nature's suction cups. Yeah, he licks it and he throws it up at the ceiling. And then we got this and that and your badgers. Badgers? We didn't order no stinking badgers. Or we don't need no stinking badgers. Oh. It's Conan the Barbarian. Do you have this book?
Don't you know the Dewey Decimal System?
Let me just cut something in half. Love that movie. I was gonna say, I am 31 and I have 2 bookshelves and they are covered to the brim with the craziest stuff that everybody either forgets or just goes, why would you have that? UHF, Interstellar 5555, the Daft Punk movie, which I watched on the anniversary of them breaking up, and I was so happy that I did that. Time Bandits, because Time Bandits is great. I own Sam & Max, the complete series, because I loved that show growing up. Same with Reboot. I own a DVD of The Mummy is Alive. I want to get a DVD of Vampires, because nobody remembers that show except for me. It's like, oh man, who's gonna make a vampire reference? The kids that transform and become CGI and they're fighting alien vampire transformers from outer space. Stuff. It's like, why do you remember this shit? Oh god. I'm just the weird nerd girl who remembers anything. Anyway, the answer to the question from earlier was Blood Rain of Fire. Because I'm an idiot. I had an ex-girlfriend from over a decade ago that randomly had a photo in one of her family photos of Weird Al into the camera in an amusement park. I kept it and framed it. Does she know you took it? Is the big question there. Because if not, that's funny as shit. Oh, that's fucking fantastic. Oh crap. I'm gonna beat you to death with a bow. Or my fist. That also works. She said I could keep it. She had no idea who in her family even took it. That's fantastic. Oh, God. It's perfect. I love that. By the way, my name's Phoebe. How are you? Oh, yeah, I knew it. I knew it stayed down. I remembered. Do you remember? Damn it. No, I am not dying. I'm not going to the fire. I will use every flask to not die here. Oh, wait, crap. Be another one, right? Am I crazy? Oh, there's 2 of you. Oh, I could have activated it and had them walk in it like a bunch of idiots. Oh, I'm the idiot now. Oh. Alright, guys. I've seen Goblin Slayer. I know how this goes. Wait. I have an idea. I need you all to come towards me. Come at me, bros. Get up. Yes. Yes, you idiots. Bathe in the fire. What? Why are they not getting hit? This is bullshit. There we go. Now I'm happy again. Come on, dumbasses. Let's go. Oh my god, I love this. I love everything about this. Come on. Shop smart, guys. Shop S-smart. Oh, it's just you, buddy. Uh-oh. Okay, I have fucked up. Woo! I'm not taking blood loss here. Refuse. Oh my god! You dumb bitch. Dude, you're so stupid. God. Okay. But, do we have any ladders? Is there anything? Is this just a room to be a room? This seems like a room to just be a room. Alright. I'm going to go back since I know... I did that on purpose. That was a death warp. Totally not on accident. Now the pillars of flame are gone. Pillars that shoot flame, I mean. This is my speed run. That's a lie. This isn't Braid. I don't know how to speed run this game. Braid, though. Braid. Have to go back and start relearning that. Or just, again, like I've said, been saying for years, learn a new speedrun game that's not Mega Man X4 or Braid. I can't bring myself to do it. But I should, and it should be Axiom Verge. It should actually be Axiom Verge. Okay. How many arrows do I have? Cool. We'll just do this old-fashioned way. Come on. Come on, you butt-ugly Martian. There we go. Alright, there we go. There's that one gone. Winning by the skin of your teeth and immediately getting killed by a guy hiding in the shadows behind you. Very Dark Souls. Absolutely. That's my love-hate relationship with the series in a nutshell. That's the thing. I've beaten Dark Souls 1, I've beaten Bloodborne, I platinum Bloodborne. I still don't know if I like these games or not. It's confounding. When it isn't kicking my ass, and it's fair, or fair-ish, I'm having fun. When it's deadly, I'm just like, ugh. But I know that's the whole point. Is it's... You die multiple times and you learn the tactics and everything, but part of me is just... I want to say, as I get older, I'm just becoming more and more impatient, because I remember playing through Pitfall the Mayan Adventure so many times, and I've still never beaten that game. And here, it's the exact opposite. I just want to win. That's very odd. Oh, Lord. Okay. So, somewhere there has to be a way to open the door to the boss. I remember that. Oh my god! Enough! Wait, this is new. This is different. That's what it is. And also, I see you there. You think I don't? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! The message was blocking my ability to press any button. That pisses me off. That's awful. Uh-oh. Dumb. Wait. Maybe not dumb. Maybe the smartest move. No, I know you guys swear on your podcast, but I will tone it down, as I am doing now. I want to tone it down more and more, cause I can swear like a sailor, and I understand that's a problem. Alright, my first actual boss. Can I pull this off? I don't even remember what it gives you. Is this the cat? Again, been a year, but my brain just has this weird memory thing where it wants to remember only specific things. So my brain's telling me this is... Why do I know that this is the cat? Why? Why did I know? Also, you are not a dog, you're a cat. If you were a dog, I'd want to kill you. You're a cat, but I don't want to kill you. Uh-oh. Okay, mistakes have been made. Okay. Oh yeah, mistakes are being made. Woo! You gonna do one more? I knew. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Jump attacks are so fucking OP. Do it. Do it, ugly. You look like the gargoyles from Medieval. And I'm not saying that as a compliment. You know I love that game. Woo! Can you even get one hit on me? I've never jinxed it. Come on, you want to, buddy. Come on! You gotta try harder than that. Ooh, you're 24! Okay. Damn it, now I want to play this game again. I've already done 2 playthroughs in like 300 hours. Do it! If it's a game you're passionate about, don't let people judge you for it. I mean, I probably have 300 hours in Excels. You know what I'm gonna keep doing if they keep making player-made levels? I'm gonna keep playing Excels. Woo! I still haven't done strength build. That's next. Go for it. Why the faith builds? I've actually heard faith is kind of OP in this. But I've never done a faith build in any of these games. I'm a strictly dex girl. Ooh! Okay, you finally showed your big hand, huh? You actually starting to show your other tactics, right? I don't think it's gonna matter. Get fucked, nerd. Gimme. Wait, is that it? Oh, is that for someone I don't care about? Ew. It's whatever. But yeah, if you enjoy this game, just say go for it. Be passionate with what you love. If it starts to annoy you, then, you know, just take a break from it and everything. Like, my normal streaming days are Wednesdays, but after yesterday, there was no way in hell I was gonna stream, because I probably would have broke my TV. Kind of like how I was going to call out of work no matter what, but instead, the weather did it for me, which was really nice of it. And then there's a high possibility that if the coworker says anything, by which I mean, if somebody on the next shift says anything tomorrow, I might just break their job. I say that, but I haven't done anything in years, and that was because a friend of mine actually asked me to hit them because they were in an extremely bad mood. I'm playing Midnight Suns right now. It's really good when you skip all the dialogue. So it's just an XCOM's game, alright? It's an XCOM game with characters that you actually care about, and I feel like that game is a lot... I haven't played Midnight Suns, but I'm assuming it's a lot easier than XCOM is, mainly because of the fact that you know the characters if you're a Marvel fan, and so you can go, Oh, of course, Wolverine's a close-range combat person and has a healing factor and this and that. If you know the characters already, then you know how to build your team for certain missions. Which is what I would do, more than likely. Yes, I would like to strengthen... I didn't even realize that this was the Uchi! Samurai starts with it? That's broken! Look, one weapon I was going to search for, and I started with it. Brilliant! All that matters in the world is the Uchi to me. You can still get the other Uchi and dual Uchi. Oh no! I'm gonna do Uchi.
Tarnished, and I can also see that you're not after my throat. Then why not purchase a little something?
I love it. I love everything about it. Oh my god, I absolutely love it.
People selling wares
as I travel. The land has been tainted by madness since the shattering of the Elden Ring. It's only tarnished like yourself who keep things from drying up. Drying up entirely. Let's say you're a very welcome customer.
Jill of all trades, mistress of none. I have to catch up, I'm sorry. Relationship sim and story part of it is a bit boring. There's a relationship sim in it. What? Wait. So I can ship? Can I get Morbius and Deadpool together? But the combat is awesome, and it's quite different from XCOM other than the turn-based aspect. Yes, Samurai is pretty much the best. I really like The Prisoner too, because I always start these games as a spell sword kind of thing. Spell swords, D&D. If only you'll stay good. But I trust nothing at this point. I don't trust Wizards of the Coast at this point. Yeah, you spend time fishing with Captain America or watching a movie with Spidey. That's because Peter's probably a movie buff. And of course Steve wants to fish. After fighting World War II and now fighting everything else, probably just wants to relax for a little bit. I say Steve would probably smoke a joint, but Steve's probably the type of character who would tell everybody to get off the reefer. Just because he's so old school. But he's actually a very modern person, so it's very cool. You choose what activity to do with whoever you want to spend time with, so movies aren't specific to Spidey. Oh, go to the movies with Deadpool. Be like Mystery Science Theater. Be great. Oh, do I actually care about any of these? Can I compare to what I currently have? Could I perhaps see the stats compared to what I have on? Be really nice, game. But of course you won't let me do it.
Goodbye.
I don't know if Deadpool's in the game. I'm like 25 hours and haven't seen him. I think he is DLC. It's Venom, Morbius, Deadpool, and someone else, I think, for a season pass, because every game has a season pass these days, which is kind of the problem. Every game has a season pass now. You can't just have the game be the game. It gets annoying at times. That's why I was excited for, after all the 3 Arkham games, I was super excited for Suicide Squad because it's another Rocksteady game, and I was willing to trust Rocksteady because the Arkham games are great. But then they decided this past week to announce that they are more than likely, there's a rumor, but there are screenshots, that it's going to have live service type stuff. and I've instantly dropped off. It took just saying live service, and I'm done. I was gonna get Suicide Squad. I'm not getting Suicide Squad. Which means so far my video games for this year are Final Fantasy 16, which I already bought the PS5 for. Feet Rhythm with all the DLC, and probably Street Fighter 6. And that might actually be it. I can't think of any other games right now that come out. I find it funny that a lot of people are buying that people have bought Xbox Ones because it doesn't really seem like Microsoft has any exclusives. Just Square alone, Sony has a bunch of exclusives. 16, 7 Remake Part 2, Forspoken, and the only things I can think of right now are Halo Infinite, and that's on Xbox One. Maybe... God, I don't even want to say Dead Space is gonna be exclusive. RE4 Remake? Oh, dude, absolutely RE4 Remake. That'll be a day one. But I still have to play the remake for 2 and 3. I still have to play 7 and 8, and that's insane to say because I love Resident Evil. And Starfield, that's the Bethesda one, right? Is that the Bethesda game? Because yeah, Skyrim in space, I'm definitely not interested. I tried. I really did. I haven't played Skyrim. Maybe I'll buy it. Maybe I'll give it a chance. But everybody told me Fallout 3, and everybody told me Oblivion. And I've had Fallout 3 since the Game of the Year edition came out, and I got my 360 for the Birthmas. And I have yet to finish a single playthrough of that game. It's just, there's something about that game that just makes me go, why do people like it? Which is weird. I want to like it. I do. And it's the same thing with Oblivion. I tried with Oblivion. I put multiple hours in Oblivion, but I don't know. Those are a bit dated now. Fallout 4 is a better representation of what modern Bethesda is like. I mean, okay, so here's... The weird thing is that people tell me, no, Bethesda's great. You have Prey and Deathloop and stuff, and I just go, that's not Bethesda, that's Arcane. Or whatever the hell the name of the company is. I consider companies separate from their publisher and producer. Which it seems like a lot of people don't do these days. So you could go, oh, Bayonetta is an awful Sega game. And it's like, no, but Bayonetta 3 is an awful Sega game. I'm like, no, Bayonetta is an awful Platinum game. Prey 2017, which looks amazing, is not Bethesda. It's somebody else. Bethesda just, threw the money and said, do it. And call it this, because we need to reuse the name and keep the IP, even though it has nothing to do with the original Native American game, which is extremely funny as hell. Prey is by far my favorite arcade game. I own Dishonored 1 and I haven't played it. I should. I really should. Kind of like how... And I think you guys have had Gamer Looks at 40 on. I really like BioShock Infinite. I would actually go as far to say that I like BioShock Infinite more than I like BioShock. And part of it might just be the story of the crazy science behind it. I don't know. It's weird. I'm weird. I can accept that. I mean, I know I'm crazy. And I'm not gonna apologize for being crazy. Ah, yes. Spear person! Yes, test your might against me. I don't think that's too crazy. They are pretty on par with each other for me. OG, BioShock, and Infinite. I haven't yet to hear a single person say anything about 2, and I want to try it just because of the idea of playing a Big Daddy. That's cool to me. Oh, right, you're the big guy. I don't want to deal with you. And yes, I know about the bad chest, and I know where it is, and that's why I didn't go to that place, even though it was the very first dungeon I went to on my very first playthrough. Anything? It's not this one, right? It's the other one. It's over by the beginning of the game. Storm Stomp. I don't need this. I need something dex-based. 2 apparently has one of the best DLCs ever. Oh, Minerva's Den? I've heard that DLC is fantastic. But yeah, I haven't played 2 since it launched, and I can barely remember it. I don't know. I think some of the best DLC I've ever played have been, oh god. Woo! I really enjoyed, but it should have been part of the main story because it is the ending. Asura's Wrath, the final or the first DLC for that game, which is chapters whatever, 13 through 16. I sobbed like a baby when I finished that game. I love that plot. I love how it ends. I love the takeaway. That game. Oh god, that game. What else has good DLC? Hollow Knight. The Hollow Knight's just a fantastic game. Unless we're talking about that evil place, Deep Nest, then I don't want to talk about that game anymore. Deep Nest doesn't exist. It can't hurt me anymore. I immediately think of Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Thief. That DLC is fantastic. That and the Pirate DLC that just has the guy. He looks exactly like Hunter S. Thompson. And he's just dying in the desert and going insane from dehydration. Okay, no joke. I know you will, say stuff for video games and comics. You know, we're gonna get a Wolf Among Us 2 at some point, and the trailer having the Proto-Man in it is one of my favorite trailers. When can I get a game that plays like a point-and-click adventure for Transmetropolitan? When can I play as Spider Jerusalem with his freaky glasses? A first-person walking around journalist sim? That'd be great. Cyberpunk, but you play as a journalist. That's all it is. Just give it to me. Oh my god, I can't beat you, can I? Fuck this. Okay, sir, you didn't have to stab me in the back of the head. That was just rude. Oh yeah, I can't break these unless I do the, Oh, I guess you can break them as this. You are still following me? Go away! I'm in base. You can't touch me. Yeah, I see you over there. As the game turns all black and white like an old samurai movie. But it doesn't matter. Kurosawa's not here. You're not coming over here, sir. My phone went off. Can I level now? Or do I have to get up there where I think there's another torch and she's there and she's going to be... Oh, no, it is here. Okay, sweet. To leveling. And putting on an art that allows me to have the Uchi at S again. To us, pretty lady.
Greetings.
How far did you get in this game before?
Traveler
I beat...
From beyond the fog.
Library Girl, the second big story boss, and I beat her second form on, I want to say, my second try, but it might have been my third. Renala, yes, and I did get teleported to the I did end up falling when I did the library first, so I had to escape from the volcano manor. before I could go back to the library.
Have you heard of
Which was very like, oh shit, what the fuck is going on?
But you, I can
Why am I over here now?
to aid you.
So that was
To the foot of the
fun. You can get imprisoned in Volcano Manor? Yes. So, it's a lot like Bloodborne, how you can end up in the place with the lightning dog boss. The prison. If the big hulky guys with the sacks kill you outside of the church. And the big staircase. I can't think of the name of it, but you know where I'm talking about. The Yargul. Yes, thank you. There's, in the library area, there's the elevators that are very much big, giant construction equipment. Scoops and stuff. If you remember those, the big, they look like the screwdriver Ferris wheel that used to exist at fairs. If you fall off of those and you survive, you'll end up at the bottom, like, pit area at the bottom of the library, stuck in the middle of it. Big moving platform thing. Yeah. If you survive that, or maybe if you die there, you'll get teleported. But there are the cage bosses as normal enemies down there, if memory serves. Again, it's been like a year, so don't quote me on this. And if they kill you,
summon me by grace.
They'll bring you to Volcano Manor,
Into strength.
to an underground section of it, to its basement that is just all lava and platforming puzzles.
I bequeath to you this ring.
With flying gargoyles and all sorts of fun stuff, and it sucks.
Use it.
You had no idea that was a thing? Yeah, it's awful,
A spectral steed.
because I didn't know that was a thing, and I want to say the Volcano Manor bosses are 2 of the giant cage dudes, and that just sucked. It was awful. Alright, now I have to do a thing. First and foremost, this, this needs to get off. This needs to be replaced with that. No, I need to place it. I don't know how the fuck you place stuff. Ah, crap, there we go. So, down should be my, yes, perfect. Now, all of these. And finally, because it's funny. Oh, I thought it was going to be the Dark Souls one where it goes, hello. I remember parts of Volcano Manor, like behind secret doors that led to basement E parts. They were hard AF. Yeah, I want to say that's where you end up. So, let's see. Right armament goes up by 1. Right armament and left armament goes up by 1. Or, I could be smart about this and start leveling up my HP and all my other stuff. Maybe. Or I could be a fool and not. I don't remember what half this stuff is. Determines focus. I don't need mind. I do need vigor. I do need endurance. I need strength and dexterity. Those are going to be the four things. You're going to see me evolve a lot. Is going to be vigor, endurance, strength, and dex. Are you going to do dex bleed? That's what I normally go for. So more than likely, but again, that was just in Dark Souls 1. That's because I really liked the Uchi when I first tried the game. So when I said, I'm going to beat this game finally, I went with the Uchi. Boy, oh boy, the better chaos killed me a lot. Oh, right, that's not even the castle. That's a pathway to get to the castle. Crap, I forgot about that. It's evil. Evil, 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 evil. And yeah, you start over here, right? This is the prison you start the game at. Is that correct? But yeah, I think int, or not int, dex with bleed is going to be good. Which means I need the Uchi to be not a DD. Why is it a DD? Why is the Uchi double Ds? I want it to be good. I want it to be great. Or I want it to be shite. Booyaka! Last time I played, I did Dex, Bleed, and Faith. There's a Faith casting seal that scales off of Arcana. Ooh. That sounds interesting. Bleed with the holy light of God. That sounds really interesting. Sounds interesting as well is flanking to that chat, or that spot, and then being an idiot, teleporting back and fighting the boss on the horse, which is absolutely going to murder me. But that means it's going to be really fun. Yes, travel. I love that this game has fast travel. It's so good. I didn't use Faith too much, but having the thing to cure poison and Scarlet Rot without consumables is a must. Ooh! I forgot Scarlet Rot existed. Then you only need 12 Faith for that? Wow, that is cheap. You can buy it from the golden dude at the round table. Oh yeah, the round table exists. I hear that you should not lay your head on the woman's lap. You know, in my luck, I'm probably gonna lay my head on that woman's lap. Ah, crap! He's angry! Stop it! My poor horse! My horse! My horse! I can't... Oh my god. Sir, you and Mr. Ed need to go away. Please. Come on, dumbass. Let's go! And this is how I bought him. Bought him? Holy crap. You know what? I'd like to buy his services. This is how I fought him last. Come on, dude. There we go. Oh, please. Whoosh! Crap! Mistakes are made. Ooh! Get up! Get up, Guitar Man! Uh-oh. My computer went into sleep mode. Shit. Not the best time. Okay, maybe now it's the best time since I'm dead. Oh, Lord. I know this is doable. I did it before. Stupid ways to do stupid bosses. But that just means they're more fun that way. She just gives you an item that debuffs you, but you can use it immediately and get rid of it, and do that a few times to progress her quest. So, I'm gonna say this in the dirtiest way possible. So laying down on mommy's thick thighs debuffs you. Great, fantastic. Definitely what I wanted to hear. Oh, Lord. Ooh. Yeah, she gives you Baldachin Blessing. Whatever that means. I don't know. Is her name Baldachin? No, it isn't. Why is her... What? Does she have a husband named Baldachin? Who's Baldachin? Oh, Lord. Angering the sky. Woo! Come on, sir. Right now. Oh, God. Stupid rocks. Gonna kill me. Gonna damn my life. Yeah. Crap. Crap. Move. Woo. Woo. Damn it. Come on. Come on, come on. We're like a fifth of the way there. Come on, horse. Please don't die on me. That's not what I wanted at all. Oh, no, no, no. Get out, get out, get out, get out. He's concentrating, making sure she doesn't die. Your horse is stupid. I think it's a gross looking horse. It's disheveled. Baldachin, a ceremonial canopy of stone, metal, or fabric over an altar, throne, or doorway. Interesting. No, 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 no. Sir? I swear I'm normally a lot more interesting than this. I also just don't want to look like a fool. And also I don't want to die. This seems to be going semi-well. Oh, God. Okay. No! Come on, get back. It's close, and that's what matters. I'm giving it one more college try. You'd think of somebody who went to school for computer animation and game design, I'd probably know how to exploit this, but I don't. I just get to die over and over and over again. And then imagine spending 195 for Maya, and then having that crash over and over and over again. Because Maya doesn't want to work half the time. You know, all you get from him is a big-ass strength weapon that you can't use, but, you know, runes as well, and pride. Okay, that last one is why we're doing this. As a gamer, I have to kill him. As a gamer girl, I have to prove I can do it. Nobody believes in gamer girls. No, no. Okay, I got one hit in. Damn it. Okay, maybe I should stop. Maybe I should give up. Maybe not. Woo! Maybe not. Maybe I'll be stupid. Maybe I'll keep it. At least for this one. Damn it! Come on! Oh, I thought he was gonna do it. That's the thing I thought he was gonna do. Probably something from the other Discord. No, come on, please. No, no, no. I can do this. I know I can do this. Almost halfway. We're almost halfway. No! Okay, okay, okay. We're good. We're good. We're halfway. Oh, God. Oh, crap. Okay. That's a problem, though. Whatever, we're at the halfway point with an exceptionally weak character. Oh. Oh, God. Yeah, now we're dead. Now we're doomed. Okay. It was good while it lasted. But all good things must come to an end. Have you heard of the Reduvia dagger? It shoots blood projectiles? I did not. If you had not told me that that's what that meant, I would have expected something along the lines of the dagger from the new Evil Dead movie. It's like, that sounds like the Kandarian dagger. Is it? Oh God, I have an hour left in me. It is, by the way, like I said earlier, it is cold in here. It's probably 25 degrees or something. So, oh God, my feet are cold as hell. Come on, game. You want to load faster. No, that sounds like a cool weapon. Is it infinite or like how does that work? I was about to say, I don't trust this, and now I know why I don't trust it. If it shoots blood projectiles, so you know the blue monobar thing? Yeah. But if it's a... How do I want to word this? If it shoots blood projectiles, I assume it also costs health. Like it hurts you. And it does the thing. Okay, dickhead. You're going first. Okay, assholes. You're all going first. This was a mistake. It does not actually... Since it shoots blood projectiles, does it... Does it cause bleed? I might have to look into this. It builds up bleed super fast. Oh, crap. Yeah, because it doesn't seem like the Uchi's doing bleed right now, which kind of pisses me off, because that's part of the reason why I love the Uchi. The reach and the bleed. And the fact that it was a big dex weapon back in the day, but now it doesn't seem like it does anything. It's kind of disappointing. I think as you upgrade to the bleed level goes up too. Ooh, okay, maybe I'm just being impatient again. You know what? Just gotta learn to stop being impatient. I have to learn to, but then I'm probably just gonna grab the items here and then fuck off. Like a lump of flesh. Gross. Bye, everyone. It was nice talking to you all. But I don't want to play this anymore. Ooh, whoa, what was that? Answers, it doesn't matter. What matters is that we're at the fun spot. I think this is the fun spot. This is the fun spot, right? It seems like I have angered the gods. Hello, wolf. Goodbye, wolf. Oh, hello, wolves. Goodbye, wolf. Goodbye, wolf. I'm a cat person, not a pupper. Oh, the houses! I remember these! I remember these. I don't remember what that item is, but I do remember this. You can see it on the stat screen somewhere at the bottom center how much bleed is currently on it, and if you really want to get nuts with bleed, you gotta put a bleed Ash of War on the Uchi and put points into Arcana. Oh, okay, I guess I'll do Dex Arcana. So Dex Arcana is what I want to do. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm not gonna even attempt to do Elvis.
Everyone's been grafted.
It's not super easy like Ella.
They crossed the sea for me. They fought for me. Only to have their arms taken, their legs taken, even their heads.
Oh, right, spider gods.
Taken and stuck to the spider. Did you know, if you're grafted by the spider, you become a chrysalid? It's quite a lark when you think about it.
So Arcana, Dex, Vigor, and Endurance.
You're all on your own, are you?
I can work with that.
And heading to Stormvale Castle, enticed by the one in the white mask, I suppose.
Oh, Godric or whatever. You're going to be one with the spider? What does that mean?
I don't have your it's scary.
I don't want to be part of a spider.
Like, oh, nothing but...
Or is that what she's calling Godric as is spider? Oh, the jellyfish! She's the one who gives you the jellyfish. I love the jellyfish. I actually used the jellyfish a year ago when I was playing this. I loved him. It was so cute. He helped me. He was a good jelly. I actually called him Squishy. Your Kana is the bleed stat. It does that, and it also increases your discovery, which makes items drop more often. Oh shit. Oh, I think it's time to have some fun with that. Melina! Pretty girl, who's just me without glasses and with lighter brown hair. And not fat. How are you?
You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace.
I do see the rays. They help me do the things. This place sucks. I hate it. We will see how well this goes. What is my level currently? Oh, I don't even have close to enough. Crap. That's fine. Could possibly go wrong. I keep saying that. I'm just gonna jinx it one day and lose the rest of my sanity. Ah, pilgrims from the castle, I see. Well, allow me to appease my deity, the sword. Watch as their bodies lag at 15 frames a second. I find that really endearing about this game is that it has to load so many different things that the game freaks out and can't handle the enemies sometimes. I actually do find that endearing. Because, I mean, this is a PS4 game, but it looks beautiful. Except for the horse's tail. The horse's tail's a little freaky. That's fine. It still means that they put their heart and soul into this, and it mostly works. Actually, it pretty much does work. Plus, I never experienced how much of a pain in the ass fur is to do in a video game. Fur is one of the worst things you can do in a video game. End fur, end cloth, all that stuff barely ever works in Maya. It crashes your computer half the time, and then you're expected to start it up again and redo the whole thing, and then it crashes again, and it barely saves, and even if it saves, it might just delete your fucking file anyway. And Maya's great! When it works, it's the best program. When it doesn't, it's a... I'm just gonna say, it's a fucking cunt. But when it works, it's great. And if you're coding in Maya, Mel scripting, I've never had a problem with it. Crashing, I mean, sometimes your code doesn't want to work, even though your code is 100% correct, but that's every coding language out there. C++ will not read half your code and go, you have an error, and you don't. Java does it. Everything does it. And I mean, it's still better than C++. God help me, it's so much better than C++. C++ is the fucking... Ah, my phone went off again. Gained a art. Where is the art? I want to look at the art. Arts. Usable in axes and hammers, as well as curved swords and great swords. Class weapons accepted. Wild strikes and heavy grants affinities and skills for an ornament. Storm Stomp quality usable on all melees. That wild strikes and heavy. Swing armament with wild abandon. Hold on to continue swinging. Can be followed up with a normal strong attack. Interesting. And you said that I can check bleed here. Causes blood loss buildup at 45. Or of 45. I don't particularly know what that means. Then there's something that I do like about Bloodborne is the lack of equipment weight. You can just do stuff and have fun with it. Ooh! Okay. Everybody's angry at me. I understand. I came into your home. I'm sorry. Holy crap. Could I perhaps be invited in? I'm gonna take that as a no. You? Oh, there's two of you. Three of you. There's 4 of you. Okay. Oh my god, there's 5 of you. Fuck. Oh my god. Yeah, those Ash of War things, if you find a bleed one, it will add a ton of bleed to the Uchi. Definitely gonna do that. Don't know where they are, but I'm gonna find it. And it's gonna go great. And then in 30 minutes, at 11:30, we'll end the stream, hopefully within the castle. I would like to at least get in the castle. I just want to make sure the 28th, right? If that's okay. I don't want to impose myself or anything. But I think that's the day that Tim picked. I wrote them on a whiteboard because I also have games my mom found to record too, and I wrote both dates on the whiteboard in the kitchen. Oh yeah, the 28th, it works for sure. Perfect! Like I said, I promise to keep the swearing down to a minimum. Oh my god. I will admit, that was on me. I got overzealous. I can understand that. Always ride right through this part to get into the castle because it's a pain in the ass. I might take your advice. I mean, honestly, the encampment earlier with the big greatsword guy, before the encampment that's right outside the encampment with the giant, I normally kill everyone there. I tried killing everyone there initially and just stealthing that entire thing like I was playing a rogue. I think I died like 7 times before I decided to just do that. But Godric is such a pain. So evil. So awful. Plus now I need my runes. Okay. Can I please? Thank you. Alright. I'm gonna take your advice. You're the person who has hours in this game. I try. Ha 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 ha. Ah, for fuck's sake. I got you to kill your own guys. You're an idiot. Haha. Fuck you. Do it again. Okay, maybe not. Worth it. You were worth it too. Dorks. Dumbasses. Dinguses. Yeah, at least there's only 2 of you. And one of you doesn't have a shield. Is there only 2 of you? Seems to only be 2 of you. Just expecting somebody else to show up. Come on. Okay, now there's only 1 of you. Do you really want to attempt this game, sir? Oh, fuck, there is 2 of you again. I spoke too soon. The other guy looks like Ghost Rider right now. Johnny Blaze, come on, let's go. Or Robbie Reyes, depending on which version you want to go with. I think there's another one. Come on. Come on. Only 1 of you, though. 1 at a time. I said 1 at a time. This is not a game bang. Come on. I understand it. I pissed you guys off. It's fine. You don't have a shield. You lowered your shield. You only have so much health left. Come at me. Do it! Do it! Am I crouching? Good. This is what happens. Belina. Pretty lady.
Me? I'm
Yes, you
searching
pretty lady.
for my purpose, given to me by my mother inside the Erd Tree, long ago.
I don't remember
the
this
reason
dialogue
that I
at
yet live.
all.
Burned and bodiless. There is something for which I must apologize. I've acted the Finger Maiden, yet can offer no guidance.
I mean, you're allowing me to heal. That's in end level. That's guiding to me.
Was long ago lost.
No, you're fine. I like you. We're gonna have a good time.
Turn your runes.
Explore this pretty little world.
Share them with me.
Nothing bad will happen. Again. That's a level. Alright, so Arcane. Dex. Vigor. Endurance. I can do that. And that does up everything. Now, if I go, I just want to see this now. If I look at my weapon, 45. Yeah, I'll probably take a bit, but that's still good. Now, wait, was there a boss here? There is a boss here, isn't there? Like Margot or something? I gotta fight my old stepmom. Do I have to fight my old stepmom? I have to go fight my old stepmom. Great. Margot, I'm sorry.
Tarnished. In search of the
It says ready to install Elden Ring version 1.12. You can wait till like mid-game to pump Arcane really high and focus on Dex and health for a while early on. You'll still be doing decent bleed as long as you find the Ash Ward. Can you... Do you know where it is? I do. Ooh. That tells me that you have a specific one in mind. Oh god, I love you. You're now my favorite follower. You are now the best. Bloody slash. Oh crap, right. Actual boss fight. Stop fiddling with your computer for a second. Okay. First of all, Scorpion. Ow. Second of all, Mac Gargan. Let's go. You want to try that again? You want to test this? You want the sword? You want these hands? Oh, this was a mistake. Oh, I need levels. Oh, I need levels. I should have approached the jellyfish. At least it's a distraction. Going. Why? Why do I talk? Why do I ever open my fucking mouth? As soon as I do, everything goes to shit. And now I'm in the corner. Damn it! I don't... Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I definitely need Mr. Jellyfish. I definitely need Squishy right now, because I am, ironically enough, too squishy. already used every single one of my flasks, and I'm not even a third of the way there. Oh my god. Okay, so at least I know what the dash is and actually go into it. Maybe with all of them you go into it. It is a big sweeping weapon, but getting behind him might help. Why is the stream on my screen jumping around a lot? Now it seems to be fine again. Alright, let's try that. Let's equip. Yeah. Let's go with Squishy. Uh-oh. I can't seem to Squishy. What's wrong with Squishy? Squishy, are you okay? So that Ash of War, you know you use L2 to use it. It does take a little of your health away, but very worth it for how much bleed it inflicts. Oh, wait. Does it have a passive at least to do... Does it passively also affect your bleed? So my R1 and my R2 will also do it, or is it specifically an L2? Yeah, perfect. Then I'm still going for it. If you had said no, then I would have not gone for it, but... Okay, first of all... Well, the silver lining is now I don't have to worry about picking up my runes. It'll passively add more bleed to every attack, take your 45 and to 80. 75, that's not bad. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright. I don't know why you're telling me to pick up something. There's nothing there. It's a 0. 0 plus 0, guess what? It's nothing. Stop it! I grab it anyway. Yeah, who I got? Whole lot of nothing. Oh my god. Oh, you have a backstep. Great. Fantastic. What? Stop it! Get around. Oh my god. I'm gonna lose. This is such an old dork. Come on. Come on, just do a dash again so I can at least try. That works! I'm okay with that. Still a better one. At least one that I can kind of figure out. I think after this I have one more try at me. Then I'll stop for the day. That was a good exchange at the very least. That was at least very good. Ooh. Okay, that was not good. Oh, God. No, 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 please, sir. No. Yeah, I figured. I don't know why it's not allowing me. I only got one hit out of that? That was awful. It's whatever. Damn it! No! Stop it! Rude! Yeah, I figured. Okay, I've got one more in me. But even then, with the initial stream crash and everything, that's still 2 hours. And a train, if you can hear it. This will be fine. Wait, now I have to think. 28th. Okay. Wait. Yeah. No. Yeah. No, that should be fine. I had to think about that. I'm like, when did we get my main roommate's kid? But that is this weekend. So next weekend it should all be good and fine and collected and everything should go well. I say that, but that means I have to tell people that they can't go in the kitchen because it's the room closest to the garage door, and I don't. Good start. Oh God, bad start. Okay. Okay. There we go. That's what I want to see. Gotta play a little bit more dangerously with Uchi. I forgot about that. That's fine. Everything's good. Maybe not. Okay. I need a heal. Maybe two. Also, ow. Oh shit! I forgot about this. I forgot he gets fucking angry. He gets very angry very fast. Oh my god. Okay. Maybe I can't do this, but I got halfway, and that's what matters. Come on. I don't remember there being a sword. Okay, one more. One more. Now I'm invested. What could possibly go wrong? I was gonna say I would totally be going to get that Ash of War and exploring a few more caves for mats to upgrade the Uchi a few times. You're right. You're right. What I've done at the very least is gained a checkpoint that's right outside the boss fight. You're right. But you know, I don't want to discourage you. No, I mean you're absolutely right. You're right. Because when I started this last year, I actually went over here first. Or, yeah, over here. I did that dungeon and made sure to backstep because, you know, evil chest that teleports you to hell. That's what's awesome about this game, though. If you want an easier difficulty, it's just like, then go explore more. I wish more games were like that. No, I love that, at the very least. Like, you got, where I was in the podcast, now that I'm jumping around, and I, again, do apologize for that, to catch up with everybody else. You guys are playing Final Fantasy XIV, and I love Final Fantasy XIV. But while I do love Final Fantasy XIV, I also accept that a game did the 14 formula of one character, everything first. And it's a game that, funny enough... Are you fucking kidding me? That, funny enough, 1 is a lot older, and 2 does have the same that you're talking about. If you find something hard, then just go to a different area. And that's RuneScape. Because RuneScape was my very first MMO back in, you know, 2000. And I just leveled up in the manor in the center of the map consistently. And that game, since it doesn't really have a major plot, is a tutorial area, and then it says go nuts. It's the same type of concept. It's, well, if this area is too hard for you, we'll go here. You don't have to do the quests, you don't have to do anything in that game. And it's very well made for what it is. And I'm talking about old school RuneScape. I'm not talking about the new one. I don't know anything about the new one because I don't care. It's not RuneScape. RuneScape is low polygons, but still super fun to the point that I might have to go back and download it or make a new profile because, man, oh man, I remember loving that game. It's that one, right? Yeah, it's that area. That's the area that sucks. I don't know what this is. But which, I mean, I don't remember there being a hole here, so I'm kind of scared. Smithing stone. Hell yes, now I can actually upgrade it. Sweet! I gotta go walk the dog before he has a meltdown. I'll catch you later. Have a good rest of your day, Captain. Oh, Captain, my Captain. I will see you next Wednesday for more of this game, unless I decide to just try something else instead, like Siren or Yomawari or any other game that I've recently bought, because everything was on sale, the PlayStation and the everything. It's great. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Pet the dog. As people are wont to do, to always pet the dog. Not me. I'm scared shitless of dogs. Dogs terrify me. I don't know why. Actually, let's rephrase that. I remember why dogs scare me. Speaking of. Don't worry, that wasn't your dog. Your dog is hopefully fine. I pray. Yeah, have a good rest of your day. I will see you on Discord if I'm logged in underneath that profile, or if or next week, or, you know what I'm trying to say. Right, so this is gonna be the fun one, I think. This should be the fun one. Ah! Rats everywhere! I'm having Hades flashbacks. God. Come on, God, for God's sake. Alright, kill this one. Get away from me. Die. And go for this item. And then... yeah. This should be that one. God help me. Oh, it's gone. Does it actually have an item in there, or is it just shit? Cool. It's just death. Fantastic. Whatever. Alright. I grabbed at least a spectrum stone, so I should do that. Oh, God, my butt. Metal chairs suck. Alright, let's... wait. Oh, no, I teleported to the wrong thing entirely. I want that. That was foolish of me. And then I will end the stream. And make some food and eat and be happy.
This way, tarnished.
This way, tarnished. Oh, Ronnie! Ronnie, where are you? Good girl. Best girl. There we are. Ronnie!
A pleasure to meet thee. I am the witch Renna.
Renna! Whatever your name is. With your forearms all up in here.
The talk I
Yeah.
call forth
I don't actually care about the name.
Ah, I was entrusted this by Torrent's former master.
Oh god, that would have helped.
Tis a bell, of course.
Thanks.
Now it is that.
You could have fucking done that a while ago. Asshole. Great. It's just a passive, right? And I can actually do stuff? No? Cool. How do I use it? How do I do the thing? Cannot believe. Or do I have to... Oh, no. Wait. I equip it over here, don't I? Right? Right? Do I? Am I losing my mind? How the fuck do I do this? There's a way you do it. There's a way. There is a way. Key items. Oh. Well, maybe I just have it. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know what a renowned dash is. Use these. Gain assign levels.
I doubt we shall again meet. But all the same.
Yeah.
Well.
Ma'am, shut up. Okay. Can I level this? Oh, I hate you! Fine. Whatever. Ah. Whatever, I'm still gonna end here. Mainly because I'm hungry. Mainly because it's time to end. Mainly because I need to do other stuff. Okay. If you're watching this on the VOD and stuff, you could like, comment, and subscribe. If you're watching on Twitch, you should follow. All sorts of fun stuff. Let's go! And I hope you have a good rest of your day. Ever Patreon? Don't need to. But it will help immensely in the future because, you know, gonna be moving, so no job for a little bit. Who knows how that will work. Follow me on Twitter. All that good stuff. You know what I'm saying. Alright. I'm gonna head off now. Have a good rest of your day. Like, actually, I hope you do, in fact, have a good rest of your day. Yeah. Love y'all.
Bye.